Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road. Are you ready to go? Cool. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today, we are with Memphis, Ernest, Arcadia, Missouri, home of the Arcadia Valley BBQ Battle, which just makes me hungry talking about it. So, Memphis, thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about you, Memphis, where you grew up and how you got involved in the BBQ Battle.
I actually grew up Memphis, Tennessee. Lived there all my life, except when I was in the Marine Corps. Moved up here back in the early 20s, if you will. Used to be with Memphis in May, Bill Street Music Festival, and the World Championship Barbecue contest we have there in May every year. Well, when I moved up here, I was introduced to a couple of guys that these 5 guys just sitting in their backyard one night decided they were all grilling some pork steaks, which I'd never heard of before. And they said, hey, let's start a barbecue battle. Let's get some teams and see where it goes. And this year was our 9th year for the Arcadia Valley Barbecue Battle. That's how it started.
How many teams did you have this year?
We had 26, and we usually average between 30 and 40. We had some, teams that weren't able to make it, logistics reasons. So it was a little short on teams, but the turnout was the same. The music was the same and good, and it was just a good time. It's always a good time.
Yeah, very, very good. It doesn't seem like it always starts with some guys sitting in the backyard talking about something, and then all of a sudden you brew up this festival. It's open to the public. Do you guys charge to get in?
Oh, absolutely not. No, it's free to the public. The music's free. Unfortunately, people can't go around and just try the barbecue from the cookers. We have vendors that come in and bring some of their good barbecue. And that's how it works. But yeah, it's free for everybody.
Very, very good. How do you guys fundraise for your event?
We are a 501c3, so we're non-for-profit. We have sponsors. Sponsorship is our biggest revenue. We do have some donations. The entry fee for the teams, the entry fee for the vendors. And that's how we raise our money.
Very good. Very good. I think being a part of that community would have to be a great benefit. Tell us the time of year when you have your event.
The barbecue battle is the second weekend of June every year. It's usually around the 10th, 11th, or 12th, or 13th, depending on when the weekend falls. But it's always the second weekend in June. Next year will be our 10th anniversary.
Oh wow!
We've got some surprises in music that we're working on, and it's going to be a good time. You've got to come out and have some of the best. Missouri has some of the best barbecue. I think Memphis has the better barbecue than St. Louis, but that's just me.
Oh, for sure.
And they'll probably run me through the ringer over this, but that's just the way it is.
No, I understand. It's always the debate, and then you try to get Texas in there or North Carolina, and for me there's just no mustard in my barbecue, so let's not go there.
Hey, there you go.
So, how important is your live entertainment component to your event?
If we advertised that we were having a barbecue battle, people coming out and just watching other people cook, especially when they can't eat any of it, the draw is just not going to be there.
Right.
So if you add a good beer wagon and some great music on Friday and Saturday, you've got the component right there for a good crowd and a good time. Then it all comes together. So
well, and it makes it a lot I guess the length of time that people spend at your event really gets extended when you have that live music component as you go through there. So you got a Cards hat on, I see. And
go Cardinals! Absolutely,
they're doing pretty good right now. Okay, let's have a couple fun questions here for you. What's the best concert that you've ever seen yourself, Memphis?
The best concert was, oh gosh, had to be Pink Floyd, the Division Bell tour in '94 in Vanderbilt Stadium in Nashville.
Oh wow, very cool, very cool.
Absolutely.
All right. If you could bring one musical act to your festival, dead or alive, money not an issue, who would you like to see?
Oh, David Gilmour for sure. Absolutely, David Gilmour.
David Gilmour.
Yeah, if I could bring.
Yeah, that's the first time Absolutely. I've heard that. That's awesome. Fantastic. All right, one last question just for kicks. Give me the major components of the best barbecue sauce you have. Without giving away your secrets of the trade, like, are we talking brown sugar based? Are we talking honey?
Well, I prefer a thicker, sweeter barbecue sauce with a little edge on it. I do not like vinegar in my barbecue sauce.
Yes, sir.
I do not like mustard rubbed on my ribs.
I hear that.
So the thicker, the sweeter, with a little heat at the end is perfect.
Okay, I think you gave us what we need to know there. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, Memphis, number one, thank you for moving to Missouri from Memphis and taking care of your town, and you and your buddies bringing this event as it happens. So number one, do that. Thank you for that. Number two, thank you for supporting live entertainment and putting people like me and my fellow comrades up and down the road. Appreciate that greatly. And gosh, looking forward to swinging by and having some barbecue.
Hey, come on down. I'll buy you a beer, and always support your local music.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Well, baby, I'm